about 70, and when I asked would anyone be interested in the student chapter, almost everyone raised their hand, so I think we have more than enough. We have an advisor from the school, so we're very, very excited to make that announcement tonight.
Yay.
I've been a filmmaker from Indian cinema and now educationist and running this film school for the last 20 years called Whistling Rose International. So we have students from all kind of school of thoughts. We have engineers, we have technicians, we have thinkers, we have writers, directors, producers, musicians, actors. So it's a combination of many flowers in one garden over there. So but we always profess our students that every technician has to be an artist and every artist has to be a technician. So this is our motto, to train our students. The technician doesn't mean the engineer, doesn't mean engineer means engineering the art and craft with its own aesthetic sense. So we are very, very happy and we feel blessed that we are being associated with the SMPTE, an institution in itself for the student chapter from today, and we are sure that it will enlighten our younger generation of India with a different perspective and with better teachers and the better courses. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Over to you, Vice President Chaitanya.
Thank you, Subhash. So, I think two and a half years ago at NAB, I managed to get into one of the 70 Future of Film Forum sessions, and I was really quite surprised at how, in addition to being technical, how creative supporting it was. So essentially it treats technology as a tool, as a huge support mechanism to tell stories. And even though as a film school, which is generally looked upon more creative, less technical, it was up to us to start engaging with simply to try and ensure that India becomes or continues to be the cutting edge of the sharp end of the stick when it comes to research, development, innovation, both as an institution-to-institution partnership as well as the school and individual brands, right? Whether it's Dolby, whether it's Sony, whether it's, what are the numbers and what's the, essentially where we are, where we've come from, where we're going, where we are technologically, where are we statistically, and where are we creatively. And, hope that these things are able to, enable India and all of us and all of our students to continue to do more work going forward better and better. So, thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you as well. Thank you, Bruce, Thomas, Brian, Arjun, Maurice, Louis. Sorry, I tried to remember. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I'm delighted. It's been such a wonderful week of engagement with the Whistling Woods community, and it's just really wonderful. And we look forward to coming back many times. Our members are at your disposal to help in mentorship, and that's what the community of SMPTE is all about. So we look forward to partnering with you for a long, long time to come.
Thank you so much.
Happening in India. And as a SMPTE chairman, I was looking for some of the venues, and definitely the best venue we found. And not only the venue, but the kind of support Chaitanya has given from the day one we have started. It is really, in spite of he being in Mumbai the week before, he was also constantly in touch with me on phone and WhatsApp to see what are the arrangements being done. And really, Subhaji and your entire team has helped us in setting up this first meeting, and SMPTE President will carry back a big message, and definitely not only this announcement but about the SMPTE meetings will be known the world over through the SMPTE magazines and from SMPTE websites, Facebook page and YouTube. Yeah. So thank you very much for hosting us.
एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण शाम इसलिए है कि जगत सिनेमा में विश्व में अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर जो सोसाइटी ऑफ मोशन पिक्चर एंड टेलीविजन इंजीनियरिंग जिसे SMPTE कहते हैं, वो आज हमारे भारत में है, मुंबई में है, और आज एक नया 400 साल पुरानी है। अब आप सोचिए कि कितने खूबसूरत, कितने विद्वान वो बातें बताएंगे, इनोवेटिव हो, चाहे रिसर्च हो, डेवलपमेंट हो, या क्रिएटिव फील्ड हो, या परफॉर्मिंग हो, या टेक्नीशियंस हो।
This is the first visit of the SMPTE President to India in the history of 104 years. We really welcome you, Pat Griffiths, and this is a great So what are your plans for the next 10 years? What do you feel? What will happen in India?
This is my first trip to India, and I've been very impressed with what I've seen, the level of sophistication, the level of commitment, and I see India emerging as a dominant global media power, or at least a leading global media power. Quick learners, hard studiers, so I've been very impressed, particularly with Whistling Woods International and everything I've seen so far. So as far as the media industry itself, in the next 10 years, we're going to go through a lot of change with the cloud, the emergence of sharing economy, as I talked about tonight, and there'll be plenty of opportunities for new technology and standards, and SMPTE will be there to lead the way.
So how do you see the India section? What is your guidance for the India doing?
Well, certainly getting more members. You have a huge population to pick from. But in terms of the section itself, I think getting connected to what's happening in other parts of the world and bringing the best practices from the other parts of the world to India. Learn from the best and then innovate on your own.
I would like to explain you more about the social media presence of SMPTE so that the people from here in India can easily connect. Can you explain exactly what is the social media presence?
Well, for SMPTE, this is a new area. We're trying to get connected with social media, and in fact, I'm a big believer that we need to have social media in multiple languages. You have many in India. While many of the technical folks speak English, I would like to make it possible for even non-English speaking folks to be able to take advantage of some of the information that SMPTE provides.
So do you think some of the translation from the SMPTE standards or journals are possible in the Indian languages in future?
Yes, you just got to pick one or two or three, but absolutely. Some of the new technology from a lot of companies like Amazon with Alexa or Google or Apple, those technologies for language translation, we can apply them to technical standards, and that'll be a big step along the way, a step towards being able to have access to the standards available in multiple languages. So India would be a great test case for that project.
Many people are not aware of the red SMPTE pin.
Yeah, this red SMPTE pin means that I'm a fellow of the society, and it's conferred by peers. You have to be recommended. Your qualifications are reviewed. Not everyone makes it, and so it means a lot because it comes from your peers, not because of money or anything else, and it's something I wear very proudly, as do you, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry. We're both SMPTE fellows. There's only about 300 in the world, and it's a lot of the who's who, including folks like Steve Wozniak, who I mentioned tonight. So we're I think for students, particularly while school teaches you the basics, SMPTE teaches you the state of the art in storytelling. So if you're passionate about that and you want to be connected with the people that are making storytelling happening, SMPTE is the place to be for the community, for the education, and actually for the partnerships that you can build to help your career.
Thank you very much, Pat,
Thank
for
you.
talking to me, and this is really an honor for SMPTE India section to host a dinner in honor of you.
And it's really a pleasure for me as SMPTE president to be here. Thank you for your leadership. Keep it going.